The next statement here is that the Chiefs will not make the playoffs this season. Obviously, as of right now, especially after that blowout loss on Sunday Night Football at home, they are at the bottom of the AFC West, saying they're a 2-3. Everyone else there is a 3-2, or a 4-1, I guess, if you're the Chargers at this point, because the Chargers are a damn good football team. Wait till we get to the power rankings here. But Patrick Mahomes is having his worst season. He already has 6 interceptions on the year, matching his previous season, his worst season total of 6. And that defense is just freaking awful. Like I've been talking about all season, man. This defense is awful, and it's going to lose some football games because their offense, doesn't matter how high-powered you are, if you're giving up, 32 points per game, if you're giving up about 440 yards per game, I mean, your offense can score fast. But if you're not on the field, because the more yards the team has, likely the more playing time they're going to have, or possession time, likely the less time the Chiefs offense is going to be on the field, less time they're going to have the opportunity to score. And if they're having, it's this two things that really take effect here, because not only do you have less time as offense for the Chiefs to score, you have to score more points than you typically would. You have to score more in less time. Obviously, I'm no mathematician, but that equals disaster. And that equals losses. And that's exactly what we're getting from the Chiefs right now. Their offense is good. It can't keep up with its defense, man. It's on, and that defense is going to be on the field for that much longer, going to get that much more tired, going to get that much more worse as the season goes on. And a crazy stat here is arguably the best offense of all time, the greatest show on turf, that 2000 Rams team. They were averaging 7 yards a play. Through 5 games of the 2021 season, the Chiefs defense is giving up 7.1 yards per game. So on average, the opposing offenses for the Chiefs are having a better game than the greatest show on turf. Now, if that is a damning stat to how bad you're playing, I don't know what is. And, man, it's not good. So, back to the main point. Are the Chiefs going to miss the playoffs? No. They're going to make the playoffs. You got to expand the playoffs now. You can get the 7th seed. Playoff team could probably be around 10-7, maybe 11-6. And the Chiefs, especially with the remaining schedule, it isn't crazy. The remaining schedule isn't crazy. In fact, it's almost favorable. If they can't win another 8-9 games out of the last 12, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs anyway. They're still going to make the playoffs, but let's go out on a limb. I'll go on a limb and say it. They are not hosting a playoff game this year. They are not going to win the AFC West. That AFC West belongs to the Chargers now and down the road this season. Chiefs fans, I'd be worried. I'd be hitting the panic button right now as hard as I can.